All right, today I want to do a video on how to use this Line 6 HX effects, or how I use it. First of all, I set up, there's 4 banks, and on the 4 banks, you can have 6 pedals in each one of those banks. So you have 0, 1A through 0, 1D, and then through that's how you go ahead and set up kind of your pedal board. And the 2 on the left are bank. So the first one I use is chorus. So on my clean tone or just a regular tone is a chorus, as I have this chorus. And then within that, I can click on the button that says edit. And then it opens up a bank kind of like a pedal board. So as you can see, the effects loop, the analog are on. The tremolo and the 2 purple ones are like synth wahs, and they're off right now. And then the top left one is like an overdrive. So I play in a cover band. We have multiple songs for multiple artists. If I would want to add some tremolo to the song, I would open up the bank before the song is played. And then after that, let's say, then I can choose any one of these effects. And the chorus always stays on. So there, I just turned on the tremolo and like, and let's say I'm done with the effect, I just simply push on the tremolo. And that's off. Then I can go back to just the 4 main banks, and when I exit, as long as I don't hit save, it won't save it. And then we play some stuff that has light overdrive on it, or not as heavy, because I'm playing through a Tremonti head, so I have an overdrive on there. And in this one, I keep almost all of them on. I have this exit amp thing that I don't use, but there's a boost on there in case I'm doing something in this tone and I want to do a boost. I can go ahead and click on that button. It'll boost it. And then when I exit out, I can click off of it and then exit out. And we play multiple Chili Pepper stuff. So I went ahead and kind of made a Chili Pepper sounding thing. Again, I click on the Chili Peppers one. And I kind of wanted chorus and reverb. And then when I click on it, click on this exit button, I have a boost and an overdrive. So if I'm playing something, and then I can just add an overdrive onto it. It adds like a slight overdrive on top of it. And then again, I have a boost on that side in case I want to jump into a solo or something. And then I can exit out. Now I have one that's just a boost. So what I do is I go into chorus, and I can throw my overdrive on top of that. Then when I go into a solo, I can click on the boost, and then it just boosts the signal for me so I can solo. And then on that, I have some pedals that are going on as well. So if I hit the edit button, you can see what I've stacked on there. So I put a noise gate on there, very little delay, a volume pedal, noise gate, and I could have a boost, an extra boost in case I want something a little bit different, or I could leave it like that, and I've got a reverb. Now, on all of these, I use the Line 6 M Audio wah, and I'll make a video on how to use that later, but you can also use it on this device as well. The one thing that really kind of got me going back and forth is, could I do like some Smashing Pumpkin stuff, because we play a lot of that. That's one of my favorite bands. So I made a bank for that. So in here, when you hook it up to the computer, you can copy and paste the same bank. So I just copied and pasted the same clean one. So it's just a clean. And then I went ahead and A-B'd a clone Stomp Underfoot pumpkin pie and try to come close to that, and then try to make it kind of sound the way I want it to sound. And so I did that. And then I wanted to make somewhat of a pumpkin solo kind of vibe, where it has a lot of movement. I saw a video with Billy Corgan talking about movement in his solo. So I made this. And it kind of has a phaser, flanger thing going on. So it really gives it that movement that you hear a lot from the pumpkins. So it works out pretty well. So in that, if I click on it, you can see what I put. So it has the fuzz pie. It's in an effects loop. It has a noise gate. It's got an EQ, and I think I raised the volume so that you could hear it. And it's got a phaser on it, and that's what gives it that movement. And then I connect it out.